Hey, Nina. Just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be a mother soon. Yay, what about you? Still can't seem to produce a baby for your husband? Tina, that's not a nice thing to say. I know we've had our differences, but there's no need to bring my personal life into this. Oh, come on. I'm just messing with you. You know you'll never be a real mother, right? Your husband must be so disappointed. Tina, stop it. That's not a funny joke. Please don't talk to me like that. I hit a nerve. Don't worry. I'm sure there are other ways you can make your husband happy. Maybe you could get a dog or something. I mean, it's not like you have to worry about the sleepless nights, the endless crying, or the endless diaper changes. You have it easy, Tina. No baby, no problems. That's enough, Tina. I've had it with your constant insults and mocking. You may have a baby on the way, but that doesn't give you the right to be so cruel to others. Oh, let it up, Nina. I was just having a little fun. Don't take things so seriously. It's not just this, Tina. It's everything. Your constant belittling, your condescending tone. I can't take it anymore. Oh, come on. You know I'm just messing with you. Don't be so sensitive. I'm not being sensitive, Tina. I'm standing up for myself. I won't let you treat me this way anymore. Fine, have it your way. But don't come crying to me when you realize how boring your life is without me. Jack, I can't take it anymore. Tina was just being her usual cruel self and I can't stand it anymore.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here for you. What did she say?
She was making fun of me for not being able to have a baby and calling me a failure as a mother.
Nina, don't listen to her. You're not a failure. And I have some good news that might cheer you up.
What news?
We've been approved for adoption. We just have to wait a little while longer until we get a match.
Really? Jack, that's amazing! I can't believe it! We're finally going to be parents!
I know! I'm so excited too! And remember, no matter what anyone else says, we're going to be the best parents we can be.
Thank you, Jack. You always know just what to say to make me feel better.
That's because I love you, Nina, and I'm here for you no matter what.
I love you too, Jack. And I can't wait to finally become parents.
Me neither. I just hope our adoption process goes smoothly and we get matched with a baby soon.
I'm sure we will. And in the meantime, let's enjoy this journey and prepare for when our baby arrives.
Sounds like a plan. I'm ready when you are.
Nina, I just heard the news. I can't believe you're resorting to adoption. You should be ashamed of yourself.
What? Why would you say that?
Well, if you can't bear your own son a child, then you should just get a divorce. And to add insult to injury, your sister-in-law is expecting a baby. You're just a failure.
How dare you say that to me? I won't stand for this kind of treatment.
Well, it's the truth. You should be ashamed of yourself for not being able to give your husband a child.
I am not a failure, and our decision to adopt is a beautiful thing. It takes strength and courage to build a family through adoption, and I'm proud to be doing just that.
Adoption is just a way for people who can't have children the natural way to pretend they're parents. It's not the same thing.
I don't care what you think. Jack and I are going to be the best parents we can be, no matter how our family comes to be.
Well, good luck with that. I hope you realize how much you're missing out on by not having a biological child.
I don't want to hear any more from you. I'm done with this conversation.
Nina, what have you done? My mother just called me and told me some outrageous things. How could you say those things to her?
What are you talking about? I haven't said anything to your mother since our last conversation.
Really? Because she told me you called me incompetent and unfaithful. And what is it about Andrew? I thought he was just your colleague. My mother said she saw you touching him at an event. What's all this madness? We're going to adopt a baby, for God's sake.
Jack, that's not true. I would never say anything to hurt you like that, and I would never cheat on you. Your mother is lying to you.
I don't know, Nina. My mother has never lied to me before. Why would she bake this up?
I don't know why she would say these things, Jack. All I know is that they're not true and I love you. Please believe me.
I want to believe you, Nina. But my mother is very upset and she's never been one to exaggerate. She said you were rude and disrespectful to her too. I don't even know who I'm talking to now.
What? That's not true. I was polite and respectful to your mother every time we spoke.
She said you were shouting and using offensive language.
That's a complete fabrication. I would never behave that way, especially not with your mother. I'm starting to think she's trying to cause problems between us.
I don't know what to believe, Nina. This is just so unlike you. I need some time to think and figure this out.
Of course, Jack. I understand. I just hope you can see that I'm telling the truth and that our love is strong enough to get through this.
Why did you sign the divorce papers, Nina? I sent them just so you stop chasing Andrew for the fear of divorce.
What are you talking about? I didn't sign any papers, and stop that! I wouldn't in my wildest dream cheat on you, Jack. I love you. You need to trust me.
Sorry, love. It was my mother's idea to send those. I can never live without you, you know it. But if you didn't sign them, who did?
I think it was your mother. Given she convinced you to send the papers. She's been trying to cause problems between us, and I wouldn't put it past her to forge my signature.
I don't know what to believe, but I love you and I'm not going to let a piece of paper tear us apart. I'm canceling the divorce.
Oh, thank you, Jack. I love you too, and I would never do anything to hurt you.
Good. Let's put all of this behind us and go visit our new baby girl. We've been matched with a beautiful little girl and I can't wait to meet her.
Yes, let's go see her. I can't wait to be a mom.
Nina, what have you done? Jack is furious with me because of you. You're always causing trouble.
I didn't do anything, Petra. Just a little cross-examination. On our way to meet our baby girl, I just showed Jack the chat where you confessed to forging my signature on the divorce papers.
How dare you? That was private. I'll make sure you pay for this.
I'm not afraid of you, Petra. You've been trying to break Jack and me apart for a long time now. But it won't work. We're stronger than ever.
You think you're so smart, but I'll do it again and get rid of you once and for all. You'll regret ever crossing me.
I'm done with your games, Petra. I'm blocking you. You're no longer a part of my life or Jack's.
Hey, Nina, I just wanted to give you some great news. The adoption documents are all cleared and we'll be getting our baby girl within a week. I can't wait for us to finally start our family.
Oh my gosh, Jack! This is the best news ever! I can't wait to finally hold our baby girl in my arms. I love you so much and I'm so grateful for everything you've done for us. How dare you try to steal my spotlight by adopting such a cute and angelic baby girl? You don't deserve her. I'm gonna make sure you pay for trying to upstage me. You will regret crossing me. Tina, it seems like your jealousy is clouding your judgment. This baby girl isn't a prize to be won. She's a gift to be cherished. And I'm more than ready to provide her with all the love and care she deserves. Please, you're just trying to sound good. You can't even handle the pressure of being a mother. You'll crumble under the weight of responsibility. I won't crumble, Tina. I'm ready for this journey and I'm not afraid of any challenges that may come my way. And who are you to judge me anyway? Have you even thought about what's best for the baby? Of course I have. I know what's best for her and it's definitely not you. You've ruined her life with your incompetence. That's enough, Tina. I won't engage in any more of your insult. I have a baby to prepare for, and I won't let your negativity get in the way. You'll regret this, Nina. I'll make sure of it.
Nina, I just got a call from the adoption agency and they said that our adoption is put on hold. They think we might not be suitable parents.
What? How could they say that? We have been waiting for this for so long.
I know. I don't understand what's going on either. They won't tell me much over the phone.
We need to find out what the problem is and fix it. This is our chance to become parents, and I'm not going to let anything stop us.
I agree, but I'm scared. What if we can't fix it? What if we can't adopt the baby girl we've been matched with?
Don't worry, Jack. We'll find a way. We'll do whatever it takes to make sure that we can become parents. We just need to be honest with the agency and show them how much we want this.
You're right. Let's make a plan and go to the agency tomorrow. We'll fight for our right to become parents.
Yes, I'm so ready. Let's do this. Hey, Nina. I just wanted to give you a little update on your perfect life. I filed a report to the agency and told them all about you and Jack.
What are you talking about, Tina? What report?
I told them how Jack is incompetent and you're just a gold digger. And guess what? Petra is going to back me up and testify against you both. So it was you who sabotaged our process of adoption. Shame on you. Shame on you as a woman and a sister. How could you do this to us, Tina? We've done nothing wrong to you. Oh, poor Nina. You really thought you could have it all, didn't you? A perfect husband, a beautiful baby. Too bad for you, it's all going to fall apart.
I will not let you ruin our lives, Tina. I won't let you take away the one thing that means everything to us.
It's too late, Nina. The damage is done. Enjoy your last days as a childless losers.
We'll see about that. I'll do everything in my power to protect our family and show the agency the truth. You won't win, Tina.
Keep dreaming, Nina. You don't stand a chance against me.
Petra, I've had enough of your manipulation and lies. I won't stand for it anymore. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're referring to, unless it is the lie of motherhood you tell to yourself.
The forgery of my signature, Petra.
Don't pretend you don't know. It's not too old yet to forget. Oh, that. I thought you were talking about how I mercilessly took away your one chance of playing a mother. Moreover, I was only trying to protect Jack. You were cheating on him, you went.
Cheating? You don't even know me. And even if I was, forging my signature is a crime. And if you don't take back your report from the adoption agency, I'll have no choice but to file a court case for forgery.
You wouldn't dare.
Watch me then.
I'll still say you wouldn't dare.
Petra, I hope you're ready to face the consequences of your actions. I have filed a court case for forgery.
You didn't. How dare you put a score on me?
I'll tell you that in court, when my husband and I see you to a nice jail. For information, your son is disgusted with you. What happened now? Where's your sly act now, hun? Why so mute?
I can't go to jail, Nina. It was Tina who actually did the forgery. I was just trying to cover it up for her.
Well, it looks like your lies have finally caught up with you. I hope you learn from this experience and never mess with me again.
Please, Nina, please forgive me.
Tina, I know what she did. You're trying to pin it all on Petra, but she's not taking the fall for it anymore. What do you mean? The report? Oh yeah, that I made myself. All credits to me. No, the forgery. But there's enough time to understand your sins in court and jail. Of course you'd be happy to be behind the bars. Did you receive the legal notice today? It will be in your mail. Go check it. Nina, please! I'm begging you! Don't do this! You don't understand what you're doing! I understand exactly what I'm doing. I won't let you get away with forging my signature and trying to ruin my chance at being a mother. Nina, please! Think about my child! If I get caught, Child Protective Services will take him away as soon as he's born! I won't be able to be a mother to him! Then you shouldn't have tried to ruin my chance at being a mother. You made your bed, now you have to lie in it. Fine, I'll take back my report. We'll tell them it was all Petra. Just please don't do this to me. That's the only option you have now. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Nina, why are you doing this to me? Why are you turning my own daughter against me? First my son and now her.
Petra, judgment has been passed. You made your bed and now you have to lie in it. You forged my signature and now you have to face the consequences.
Please, Nina, I'm sorry. I was just trying to protect Jack.
It's too late for apologies, Petra. You can't just go around breaking the law and expect there to be no consequences.
You little witch. You framed me. You've always been after my son.
That's enough, Petra. I'm not going to listen to your insults any longer. Oh my gosh, Jack, is it true? Are you coming home with our baby today?
Yes, my love. The adoption is finally complete. And our little orange baby is on the way.
I can't wait to hold her in my arms. Thank you, Jack. You're the best.
You're welcome, my love. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey together as a family.
I'm so grateful to have you by my side, Jack. I love you.
I love you too, Nina. See you soon.
And so, after months of turmoil and stress, Nina and Jack finally brought their baby girl home and started their lives as parents. The mother-in-law, Petra, faced the consequences of her actions and received a lengthy prison sentence for false reporting, forgery, and other charges. The sister-in-law, Tina, had a change of heart and took responsibility for her involvement, only receiving a small fine. The family as a whole decided to cut off all contact with Petra, and Nina and Tina were able to reconcile and become good friends. They both raised their children with love and care, and the two little ones grew up with a bond that transcended their family ties. Despite the difficulties they faced, Nina and Jack were grateful for the beautiful addition to their family and for the love that surrounded them.
I heard that Betty got pregnant.
That's great news! You're going to be an uncle! Your parents must be so happy.
I'm going to be an uncle. My parents are happy. But Betty's husband is a bit strange, so I'm still a little concerned.
Oh, right. I remember. Perhaps having a child will change him in a good way? I hope he will get a steady job.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing now, but the last time we talked, he said he quit his job to make it big. Then he didn't start anything. I heard that he had got a job, but I'm not sure if he's still employed.
I'm worried about Betty too. But as long as she's happy, we shouldn't interfere.
Betty's been brainwashed by him and started saying things that don't make sense. I hope she gets a grip on herself.
Married couples think alike over time, you know?
I heard that she wants to give birth in our house.
Oh, really? Then we have to make a room for her. Her old room is used as a storeroom now. We have to clean up. When is her due date? Is it after our moving date?
I'm not sure about her due date yet, but Betty and her husband want to come and stay here together.
Is her husband going to stay here too? That's unusual. Doesn't he have to work?
I don't know. They're not making any sense, and I'm very confused.
What do you mean? Are you ready to move out? We're going to live in that house. Hi, Betty. Congratulations on your pregnancy. I will support you all the way to giving birth to a healthy baby. But you're not seriously telling us to move out, are you?
Why? We don't feel comfortable living with a couple who doesn't have a child. We can't be ourselves around you. I'm sorry, but will you let us live alone? With just us family?
We are your family, though. We've been living with your parents for 2 years now.
That sounds like you're parasites.
Parasites?
You don't have children, do you? But you depend on my parents and live in their house. You two are such parasites. You're causing trouble to my parents. Will you stop being such a nuisance?
I don't understand what you're saying, but you're wrong about us leeching off your parents. Both Robert and I work, and we support the family.
But you have no children. You're germs.
What? Germs?
You're useless germs who can't have a baby. I feel bad for you, but I don't want to catch your virus. So, can you just move out?
A virus? What are you talking about? What virus are you saying I have?
A loser virus? You and Robert are like useless germs. What if my baby gets your virus? It'll be too late if something happens.
Are you saying that because I don't have a child, I have a virus?
I'm just telling you to move out because we're going to stay there to give birth. What's wrong with that? Brian says you should move out too. So we're right.
Why is your husband staying here with you in the first place? He has to go to work, doesn't he? It seems unnecessary for him to stay here with you.
What are you talking about? We're married. We have to always be together. He can find a new job.
I hate to interfere, but is it okay for him to quit a job when you're having a baby? Shouldn't you have enough savings to raise a child?
What do you know? You don't have a child. I'm pregnant. Who do you think you are? You know nothing about raising a child.
I don't know much, but you don't know either. You haven't given birth yet. Giving birth and raising a child cost a lot of money. My sister has a child and teaches me those things, so I'm just worried about you.
Who do you think you are? You think you're better than us. We're going to have a baby. We're obviously better than you.
I'm not talking about who's better than the other.
We're going to kick you out of the house. I can't give birth where parasites live. Just move out, Germ.
You're crossing the line here. Don't call us germs again. Just think thoroughly. We're willing to accept you if you're staying here to give birth. But we can't tolerate your insults and you're forcing us to move out.
We went to my parents' house today to throw out your stuff.
Excuse me?
We're moving in there soon. So I thought you'd already cleaned up the house. There were so many things that belonged to you, so I threw them all out.
You threw them out? Do you think you're allowed to do that? Didn't your parents stop you?
My parents don't know about it. I threw them all out for you.
So get out. You're serious about kicking us out?
You two are nothing but a nuisance. Just get lost. You're so annoying, you parasites. I don't feel comfortable giving birth where parasites with no children are. Get out, you losers. Don't give me your virus.
We'll take our family with us then.
What?
I can't tolerate being insulted like this anymore. You said you were moving in here in 2 weeks, right? Everyone in the family will move out by then.
Everyone in the family? What is that supposed to mean? Your family is only Robert. You don't have a child. You don't have a child. Get the flip out, you plague.
How could you say such a horrible thing? You've been telling me such awful things just because we don't have a child. You're planning to live here after giving birth, aren't you? You call us parasites, but aren't you the one who wants to leech off your parents?
If so, what? This is my parents' house. You have no right to lecture me. I'll do whatever I want, however I want. You two, just get out.
All of us will move out. Do whatever you want. I wish you a safe delivery.
What the hell is this?
What are you talking about? I won't answer your call. We're going to break off our relations with you.
I don't care about that. But will you explain to me? Why is the house empty? Are you out of your mind? There's no one in the house. And where are all the furniture and home appliances?
I explained to you the other day. I told you that everyone in the family would move out.
Weren't you talking about just you and Robert when you said everyone? Why did you take my parents too?
In fact, we built a mansion.
A mansion?
It looks like a mansion compared to the old house. It's a 2-family house, and we were talking about living there with your parents. That's why Robert and I decided to build a bigger house.
What? You didn't tell me about it. Why didn't you tell me? I never thought that there would be no one in the house.
If you had been going to stay in the old house just to give birth, we would have invited you here. But you were looking down on us so rudely, and you threw out my stuff without my permission.
That's because you weren't prepared to move out.
We've been busy and would have packed our things when we were ready. We didn't move out because you kicked us out. Too bad for you. Too bad there was no one waiting for you in the house. Why didn't you live alone there with your husband? You're giving birth soon.
Good luck. Don't mess with me. We can't live in a house with no furniture or home appliances.
I don't know how you lived in your former house, but you can move the furniture and home appliances from there. I told you before that all of us were going to move out. You just misunderstood what I said.
You made me get the wrong idea. You loser germ.
Say whatever you want. We already moved out and are not going to tell you where we live. You are plotting to move into your parents' house and leech off them because you have no money. Sorry, it didn't work out.
How did you know about that? It's true. We don't have any money. But I thought Mom and Dad would help us.
You only think about yourself, don't you? Did you listen to what your mother told you?
What are you talking about?
Your father needs nursing care now.
What?
He can't work anymore and has no income. We lived with them to support them with the mortgage and living expenses. That's why we built a big house. We built the house big enough to make it barrier-free.
He needs a nursing care? I don't remember my mom telling me about it.
You only talk about yourself and push your opinions on her. You didn't care to listen to her. We've been having a more difficult time than you thought. You'll have to make your useless husband work hard from now on, and to raise your child.
Wait, seriously? Is Dad okay?
We won't be fooled if you pretend to care about your father now. We won't give you any money. Also, I'm telling you this because you didn't know that house is still heavily financed.
What? Financed?
We couldn't do much repairing because of the mortgage. It's a very drafty house, but the mortgage is still really expensive. Work hard to pay it off.
We can't pay a mortgage. We made our escape from our former house because we couldn't pay the rent.
Wow. And you called us losers when you were in such a financial situation? It's laughable, actually.
I'm sorry, Emily. We are the one to blame. I will not insult you from now on and make my husband work. So please, let us live in your house.
I'm sorry, but we're not going to live with a man with a gambling addiction. Besides, you're not my family anymore. You should have listened to us sooner. Good luck with your delivery. Too bad you have no one to leech off.
After that, Betty stopped responding to Emily after the message. Betty and her husband were despaired to face reality. They couldn't afford the mortgage as they moved into the house without knowing it was financed. They were forced to move out before giving birth. Just for the sake of their child, Robert helped them with the expenses for the delivery and supported them to become independent. Betty's husband seems to have developed a sense of responsibility and started working multiple part-time jobs to make ends meet. Although their family broke off relations with them, it was a good thing Betty's husband has a sense of responsibility now. I only wish for their child's health and happiness.